So a good quality seed system ensures that quality seed of a range of varieties reach the farmer in appropriate quantities and of an appropriate standard. And the best way to ensure those standards is for there to be some kind of regulatory or legislative framework in place. And that would cover the plant breeder's rights, it would cover the distribution and marketing of seed, and it would cover the certification of seed and the labelling, all to make sure that what the farmer is growing in her or his field is what they think they're growing, and of a standard which ensures that the crop delivers the properties that the plant breeder originally put into that crop. So another important aspect of seed legislation is that there should be cooperation across borders, and so that the market for these seeds and the channels through which these seeds can be distributed are as wide as possible, both to help commercial companies to have a broader market, but also so that the best varieties can move from country to country where appropriate, so that the farmer can use them. So my organisation, NAIOP, was founded in 1919 as the National Institute of Agricultural Botany. It was founded after the First World War, when there was a time of food shortage in the UK, and it was recognised that the supply of high quality seed to the farmer was a vital step in ensuring that these food shortages were prevented in the future. So NAIOP became the organisation that administered and developed legislation around seed systems, and those systems have been mirrored in many countries in the UK. In India the system is identical. Things have changed a little over the years. The UK system now has several elements of it have been privatised. The inspection of crops is carried out by the industry. NAIOP trains the crop inspectors and to some extent polices the system. We still carry out the evaluation of plant varieties on behalf of the government. So we have a technical role in the development of the seed system. In terms of cross-border cooperation, of course, over the last 30 or more years, the UK has been part of the European Union, and the seed legislation is now harmonised across Europe. But of course now the UK is leaving the European Union, the famous Brexit, and that seed system cooperation is in danger of being blown apart by the negotiations that are currently taking place. This has already started to affect NAIOP because we were carrying out some evaluation on behalf of the European Union of vegetatively propagated ornamental species, and we can now no longer do that work because the UK will not be part of the Union after 2019. That was a surprise and an early move on the behalf of the Community Plant Variety Rights Office in response to the fact that the UK is going to leave. And what we need to do now is to ensure that we maintain cooperation as far as we can in other species, so that that European market is open to plant breeders in the UK, open to plant breeders in the rest of Europe to move material between the countries. And so it's vitally important that the UK standards are recognised in Europe and European standards are recognised in the UK, and that we then extend that system as widely as we can throughout the world, and that system is emulated, is copied in other areas where cross-border cooperation is important.